For latest updates, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.
Do you have any idea what is EOU? Export Oriented Unit. आपकी एग्जिस्टिंग फैक्ट्री के साथ ही आपका एक डेडिकेटेड यूनिट होगा जिसमें से टोटल प्रोडक्शन आप एक्सपोर्ट्स के लिए ही बनाओगे. So export oriented unit is again a investment by an exporter जिसके थ्रू गवर्नमेंट उनको सब्सिडीज प्रोवाइड करती है और एक्सपोर्ट बिजनेस के लिए सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड करती है. लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट दिस पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन एंड अंडरस्टैंड एक्सपोर्ट ओरिएंटेड यूनिट के क्या क्या बेनिफिट्स हैं अगर आप एक्सपोर्टर हो तो. So now let's talk about export oriented unit. Export oriented units are dedicated space जहाँ पे exports किया जहाँ पे production किया जाता है to increase export business. So EOU introduced हुआ इंडिया में by Ministry of Commerce on 31st December 1980. So the purpose of this scheme was basically to boost exports by creating additional production capacity in the existing factory or maybe in existing premises only. So the exporters showed willingness to set up a unit with a long-term commitment to export under customs bond operation provided they had the freedom to locate themselves in place where they want to establish the EOU. So EOU are governed by the provision of Chapter 6 in Foreign Trade Policy. So EOU can be procedure can be applicable if you have a electronic and hardware technology park, software technology park, biotechnology park. Hence, this scheme is for EOU, STP, EHTP, and BTP, and it is referred in as a common pronunciation as an EOU scheme. So these units can be engaged in terms of manufacturing, service, development of software, maybe repair maintenance, making gold or silver and platinum jewelries and articles, agricultural commodities and processing, or maybe aquaculture and animal husbandry. Yes, this EOUs can also be engaged in biotechnology, floriculture, and horticulture. The benefits of EOU, yes, it is quite beneficial. EOUs are allowed to procure raw materials and capitals without paying any type of import duty. Reimbursement of GST is very easily can be done. Reimbursement of duty paid on fuels can also be given to the companies. GST credit on goods and services are also being refunded because those are EOU. Fast track clearance, custom clearance can be possible if you have EOU. So to set up your export oriented unit, a project having a minimum investment of 1 crore and above in plant and machines and building is normally needed. The minimum investment criteria does not apply for certain sectors like electronic parks or technology park and software parks, but normally the minimum investment criteria is 1 crore only. EOUs are normally permitted to set up by unit approved committee and some dedicated officers. Proposal for setting up in EOU is required industrial license and also require clearance from board of approval, and 100% FDI is also permitted in case of export oriented unit. If in case you don't have finance, then you can do foreign direct investment. Some foreigners can do investment in EOU. So under EOU, import procedure has become very simple. So if you want to do import for the purpose of exports, import procedure is very simple. So with regards to clearance of import cargo and EOUs are placed in special categories, fast track clearance can also be possible. Generally, EOU cargo is not examined at the gate or port or airport because it is being exported through EOU. As for sealed containers, the seal number and container numbers are verified with the bill of lading. So EOUs can supply their goods to DTA area, which is duty tariff free area. So supply from domestic tariff area to EOU are regarded as a deemed exports and considered for discharge of any export obligation on the supplier. So for such supplier, DTA supplies can also be eligible. Supply of goods against advance authorization can also be possible. And exporters need some notifications. They need to update themselves according to the import procurement and warehouse and custom bonding and duty free import. So here we are ending our video of export oriented unit, which is a unique way to reduce your cost of production and become more competitive into the international market.